Georgians with family in Afghanistan watch from afar as the Taliban reclaim the country. They say people they know are now in hiding and bracing for what's to come. News Edge reporter Janice Yu has the story.
The people I talked to say at its core, this is a people issue. They say millions of lives are in danger and they have nowhere to turn.
And so think about the amount of desperation they have to be hanging on the side of an airplane, basically preferring death over what's going to come to them.
It's a painful scene that played out at Kabul's main airport. Afghans desperate to get out of the country as commercial flights were canceled.
Everyone I know is either in hiding or just trying to stay at home.
Asiyah Sharif says her friends, family, and all those who fought for Western ideals for the last 2 decades are now terrified of what's to come. Sharifi is a U.S. immigration attorney who was born in Afghanistan. She spent several years working in the country, focusing on issues like immigration and gender justice alongside other activists. Last time she was there, she saw hope that things would change.
And I remember hearing these young boys and children laughing and singing. And my friend who had been there throughout the years had said, we didn't get to do this during the Taliban. There was no laughing, there was no singing. It was like being covered in darkness.
Bahar Meher came to the U.S. last year on a special immigrant visa available to Afghans who helped the U.S. during the war. He, too, has been worried about his family and says they're waiting for the worst.
We had a common enemy, and still that enemy is at large. That enemy is taking over of the country, and those radical forces are now threatening the lives of millions of Afghans.
There are tens of thousands of special immigrant visa applicants who are now stuck. The International Rescue Committee in Atlanta, the same group which helped Meher get resettled in the U.S., says it's been receiving a lot of calls for help.
How do I help my mother, my father, my cousin, my siblings, my friends who aren't necessarily SIV holders, but we know what awaits if they remain in Afghanistan, and right now we don't have a lot of information to be able to share with them for a pathway out.
The IRC in Atlanta has helped resettle about 900 Afghans over the last 20 years. Janice Yu, Fox 5 News.